Любая бы на моем месте просто уехала бы.
Закончим эти отношения.
24 hours later.
Will you marry me?
We left off in the last episode with Steven getting caught flirting with Alina's friend online. He invited Masha to meet up with him in Turkey and told her to bring her bathing suit.
Что?
And Alina's solution for every weird and creepy thing he's done is for him to just delete his social media.
You are going to delete your social media accounts right now.
And this is where she has completely lost me. Alina is pretty, seems smart, and I really expected her to pull a Rose move on Steven and just leave him.
Me feel a little bit pressure. I think you not love me. I'm done.
At first, I just blamed her staying with him on the fact that she was young and didn't know better. I mean, how could her marriage fantasy still exist when she found out about all of Steven's lies? And how could deleting his social media solve anything after everything he's done? And then it hit me. I don't think Alina will leave him, and the cameras are going to keep rolling. She knows what she's doing and will stay, and all of it will be for fame.
Awesome!
Now that Alina has proven her point that I talk with other girls on social media, she is furious.
We start this episode with Steven having no choice but to delete his social media. Again, I don't think this solves anything and plays into my fame theory that we will get more into.
I want to give you a chance to look at all my messages before I delete my account.
Oh, so he's going to dig his own grave and lie in it too.
Want me to come over tonight?
I go over to her place at night.
He says this woman is a close friend that he wants to continue talking to. And Alina walks away angry.
Some of his friends.
No.
She doesn't like how he's flirting in his messages, and Steven doesn't see anything wrong with it.
I'm nervous because I feel like this could be the final straw for Alina.
She isn't looking the other way and doesn't buy into any of his excuses.
She's just a friend. I love you.
I don't feel like you love me. I don't feel it.
And doesn't think his behavior shows he's serious about their relationship.
Любая бы на моем месте просто уехала бы.
She even ends up saying what we all want her to say, that they should end the relationship. But instead of her getting up to pack her bags, Steven gets his laptop to delete his social media accounts.
Хорошо. Поделил.
She says this doesn't fix everything, but then, for some reason, agrees to go out and get ice cream with him. So somehow deleting Facebook fixes the fact that he was talking to other women? And we only saw him delete Facebook. But the chat he showed on his phone with that girl was not on Facebook. I started to think that maybe this storyline was fake. And yes, I know this show is for entertainment purposes and is probably fake. But this Instagram post shows comments claiming that Steven was sending pictures to women and wanting pictures back. So he's like both Big Ed and Colt. Remember when Colt kept messaging girls dick pics?
And Colt say, "Good morning, my."
So I do believe that he has a real issue with cheating while in a relationship. That doesn't seem made up. And Alina, at this point, is willing to put up with this problem and pretend that it's not happening by deleting his social media. And I think that because while out to get ice cream with Steven, he presents her with cheap flowers and she already looks ready to forgive him.
Hey, baby. You're the most beautiful flower.
And after a quick apology he gives her for the flirty texts and not deleting his social media right away, she already seems less mad.
The way you communicate with girls, it's unacceptable for me, so I want you to...
Break that habit.
Yes.
He also gives her a flowery Book of Mormon with a personal message inside that makes me want to gag.
I call you my moonlight because you reflect the light and love that I want in my life.
And just like that, it looks like Alina has forgiven him.
Even though he hurt me, he still shows that he loves me and makes me feel special.
And now she says she accepts his apology, and we're supposed to believe that everything is fine?
I still believe in fairy tales, so I'm not giving up.
Yeah, okay, sure.
It's really encouraging that she has enough faith in me to forgive me for everything that I've done.
So deleting the social media magically worked, and they're doing great now. And we learn that Steven is planning to propose.
Today is a really big day for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna be proposing
Yes.
to my girlfriend.
Fine.
Let's move on to this stupid proposal. Alina supposedly has no idea that Steven is going to propose.
I told Alina that we're going on a romantic historic boat ride of the cliffs of Antalya.
That's the happy look of a woman who made her boyfriend delete his social media so he will never talk to another girl. Ever again. They approach the waterfall and Steven tells Alina to go to the top of the boat to get a better view.
I've done a lot of things that have hurt you and made you sad, so I wanted to say I'm sorry. So I wrote you a little song that I want to play for you now.
Let's listen to Steven's song while reading some of the accusations against him on Instagram.
I wanna see you shine. I wanna feel your light. I want you in my life. Before the time runs out and we lose our chance. So I got to ask. It's probably the greatest achievement of my life to propose to Alina.
Multiple female fans have come forward accusing Steven of asking them for inappropriate photos. So are those real tears, Steven? Are they?
Will you marry me?
So everything is just going so well that now they want to move forward with getting married.
Now I see his real personality. I see how romantic he is and how he's serious about getting married.
I mean, he should want to marry her since she's willing to put up with all of his crap, but why would she want to marry him? I only see one reason, for fame. I'm not sure if fame is technically the right word for this show. Maybe exposure? She stayed pure to marry a guy in Turkey that ended up being the total opposite of what he promised he was. And after finding out about every lie and betrayal, she stayed instead of breaking up with him. The only reason this makes sense is if those lies and betrayals are worth it to be with him. And let's be real, does this guy seem worth it? But being with him has only one real advantage: being on this show.
Steven with a V wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, he will appear in your room tonight and read you Mormon scripture.
Scootily poop.
Many characters on this show return, whether it's because they stay with their significant other or become single. They get their time on TV, and it usually boosts their exposure and social media presence. At one point after filming, she tried to start a fundraiser for $5,000, and now she's selling digital art. Her fundraiser was asking for donations, and asking for donations to travel around with Steven is dumb. But if she's selling digital art and providing a service, all power to her. And honestly, after everything that Steven has done, I don't feel bad for him if she did use him to get more attention for her art, or for TV time. But some of these comments in this post from a week ago are accusing Steven of talking to underage girls, and that's disgusting. So if she has not left him yet, now is the time to leave him for good. We do know she was spotted in Greece with him, but we don't know if they were married or not or what happened after. He did post this recently saying he deleted his social media, but plans to start more social media, which is confusing. So what happened? Did they break up and that's why he plans to start more social media? Let me know what you think. Let's hope that Greece was the last trip that they took together. Fame is not worth being with this creep anymore, Alina. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!